Well, for the last 5.5 years, every Monday morning, you can tune in at 9 o'clock on WLOX-CBS and watch the Doctor's Nutrition Show. They talk about things that are, to help you live a healthier lifestyle. Doctors Jim and Janine Fox are, of course, our doctors that are on there. Been having fun doing that. Well, we brought in somebody new today. Dr. Bull, Kenny Bull, of course, who works with them at Doctor's Nutrition. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
I see y'all all the time. Yeah. Anyway, give us a little bit of history. Y'all been doing this for quite a while now.
Yeah, since 1996.
1996, we started our first location in Gulfport. We've moved a few times, but we've been in the same place now for around 12 years. Mm-hmm. So we've been doing it a while.
Okay. Now, as far as the everything that you work with, is all natural items, and that's one of the important things in dealing with people, which we've talked all the time about. It is pharmaceutical grade and everything. So I know that you've been working with them for about what, 4 years now, Dr. Bull?
Right about 4 years, yeah.
Yeah, and I know y'all see. When y'all were just doing it, y'all stayed slam, and y'all brought in Dr. Bull to work with y'all. And
we're still slam.
Now we're slam.
Still slam. Okay. So we're going to be moving to a brand new location sometime?
No, we're staying where we are, but we're definitely busy, but we still have room to help more people.
Yeah. Right, right. Tell us about functional medicine. I mean, what is it about the functional medicine that makes it helpful to people?
Well, functional medicine is about just that, restoring normal function to the human body, period, okay? Whatever it takes. And we start out with the simple things like the natural medicines. For instance, somebody's got a low vitamin D or B12 or whatever. Okay, those are easy things to fix. And if you can fix that and eliminate a lot of problems that the person has, then there's no need for the heavy-duty pharmaceuticals and with the side effects, et cetera. So that's what functional medicine is all about, just restoring normal function.
Dr. Bull, do you see a lot of people that come in that have been on, as Dr. Fox said, that have been on prescription medications for a long time? Once you get them on the what y'all have there, the functional medicine that you have, you see them doing better to the point where a lot of these medications they can come off of?
Yeah, of course. So, most people that come in have at least 1 to 3 medications, it seems, if not more. So, helping them with nutrient deficiencies and lifestyle, yeah, they tend to do well and can come off those medications as deemed appropriate. Mm-hmm. So.
Of course, getting blood work done, that's the key of getting started on the right track of getting on
and we always, when people have come in, we have them work with their doctors to actually decrease their medications. Right. We just deal with the natural end of it. But if we see somebody does need medication, we will refer them to another doctor. So we do help people in all aspects, because sometimes we do a lot of lab work. That's one thing that is the basis of functional medicine. You got to see what's going on. He always says it's kind of like going out and just not checking your oil and pouring a bunch in it and saying, okay, it must need oil. You got to know what's going on or you're not going to get the right thing. So that's what we do. And then we actually start, working with people, and then we tell them, you want to start working with your doctor if they want to get off their medications. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a conjunction thing.
Well, when I started doing it with y'all 6 years ago, 6.5 years ago, we, of course, I went through all the blood work and everything, and y'all knew that I had high blood pressure, high cholesterol.
Yes.
And I got onto a lot of the medications that you have, or the
natural
medicines that you have. Thank you. And to the point now where I'm still, on a lower dose of high blood pressure medicine, but I'm totally off of my cholesterol medication, because of not only of getting on the proper natural medicines, but also eating better, and that's one of the important things too that y'all work with people, and they got to have a better diet.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. Most people they don't know what to eat. They don't know what sugar is, what a carbohydrate or fat or protein or any of these things are. So what we do is help explain that in the easiest way possible. Like, we have a list we give out. We just listen and talk to people about what they do eat and maybe what they shouldn't eat and things like that, and just kind of come up with a plan for that person.
I know one of the things that y'all do is you will have them make a diary of what they eat in a week's time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Great idea.
That helps.
Yeah, because a lot of times you ask people what they eat, and they don't know. They can't remember what they ate yesterday. So I said, okay, for a week, write it down. And they're all like, ooh, Because when they got to write it down, they really don't want to. I mean, that's what people
telling on
do.
themselves.
I don't want to do that.
They get to look back and say, ooh, I really was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. So, you know, I had
Funny is when they do that, usually that week they're a little better because when you have to write it down, you think twice about what you're eating.
Well, I can tell you that I had 2 hard-boiled eggs this morning,
Yep.
Cool.
some slices of apple,
Yeah.
and a few pieces of cheese.
Okay.
That was my, and a cup of coffee and some water, and
Yeah.
that was
but
my.
you've changed what you've done since
Exactly.
we met you a few years back.
Yeah, a few years, but 6 years back. When people come in, what are some of the common things that you deal with? I know some of the things that we have talked about on the show in the past.
Is there anything we haven't talked about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Come up with
every
a
now and then
topic.
we'll come up with something. Have we talked about this? Well, if we have. It's been for a long time. I know some of the biggest issues that we talked about is that we get so many phone calls on is IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, because down here, people just eat what they want to eat.
Yeah.
That's very true. That's very
Yeah,
true.
South Mississippi, you definitely see people don't eat right. And that's why we do see a lot of conditions. I mean, we have everything come in. We have people come in from stomach issues, which are huge, you know, heartburn. You have people that come in that anxiety, just, I mean, you name depression, anxiety, all kind of things. And we always do our best to help them figure out what route they need to take.
Yeah.
And one thing that people need to know is it's not either or. Some people think you either have to do all natural or all medicine, and that's not true. And we do help people make sure they can take what what they're taking with their medication, because you can't take all supplements with all medications.
Right.
That's true.
And
There
that's
are
one thing
interactions.
is, that way, when you come in, you get to talk to a doctor. And one, very different thing that we do is it doesn't cost anything.
And that's one thing that really floors a lot of people.
It does.
It doesn't cost you a dime to go in and sit down and talk to them. You've got 3 wonderful doctors here that talk to them and find out, let them know what issues you're dealing with. Bring your blood work in with you. And matter
if
of
you
fact,
had it done, right.
Yeah, if you've had some blood work done, you can find out some things from that. But and you don't need an appointment.
No, that it kind of throws people off, But we had done a conventional type practice for years and years and years before we started doing this. And I told her, when we first started, I said, I don't want an appointment book. Hate those things. I literally hated an appointment book, So I said, I don't want an appointment book, and we're not going to charge anybody to talk to them. I mean, if you're sitting at the Mayo Clinic, for God's sakes, and you don't have the money to talk to a doctor in there, what is it? It's just a big tall building with a bunch of people running around in it. It's not going to do you any good.
Nope.
So we wanted to be able to bring what we do and what we might be able to help, even if it's something very simple, like Kenny said, it's a lifestyle thing. Simple, doesn't cost you anything.
That's the good thing about it.
That's the good
Yep.
thing.
All right, if you'd like some more information, what you can do is, again, you don't have to call and make an appointment. Stop by. They're located on Callan Lorraine Road, just south of Pass Road, Doctor's Nutrition.